Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my page, The Wright Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I'm here to bring you a love reading for the first half of January. So happy New Year to you, Cancer. We're going to be splitting this reading up into two parts. First is channeled intuitive guidance from your angels and guides using two decks. The first one being the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and then my handy dandy love pack. The second part of the video is going to be me asking how this person feels about you. And I will be laying card piles together using both decks. You're going to then use your intuition to what deck you feel most guided to that has the answers to that question for you. As always, Cancer, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing and referring my videos to others. It is greatly appreciated. Continue the feedback, please. I love hearing how the readings resonate with you. Okay, so I welcome Cancers, angels, and guides. Thank you for bringing loud and clear guidance that I can easily offer to your people. Love to be of assistance in this way. Help me to share exactly what your person needs to hear. Alrighty, some of you need to speak up apparently when they make me clear my throat. All right, using the love pack. Cancers, angels, and guides. What do they need to know for the first? Okay. For the first half of January. That sometimes happens too. That's wonderful. That would make dealing cards so easy if they just flip them all out, right? All right, what does Cancer need to hear? Okay, so we need two more. Okay, and then the second part of the video, like I said, you'll be able to watch me shuffle and choose your cards, okay? So as you can see, I kept the cards facing down. I'll be channeling the messages as they get turned over. Sorry that the light changes. It's pretty much lunchtime here in Toronto on a Monday, a very wintry Monday morning. So the sun's going to change because I face south. So just have to deal with it. All right, Cancer, let your friends help you. Okay. Now, in love, those of you in partnership, your partner wants you to have experiences and time with your friends. They want to have experiences and time with their friends. So for the first half of January, make plans with friends separately and even together. So can you call other couples and do something wonderful for the first half? And that's how you would let friends help you. Friends give us a life. They are an extension of who we are. It's when we can have, support, and it's when we can have good times without our partner. So distance and time away from your partner is absolutely necessary so we can be ourselves, not just somebody's partner. We want to be someone's friend. This could also mean for my singles. Your friends might have someone in mind for you. Okay, you can maybe ask your friends too, do they know of anybody single? For those of you who have a hard time finding somebody, because that's sometimes what this card message means, is to let someone help you to find somebody special. Okay, it's funny, they were like, pick this card up first. I'm like, okay. That's Rocky, who keeps walking around. Express your love. And it says, go ahead and make the romantic gestures. So, whoever you have your sights set on and whoever you guys find you're in commitment with and whoever it is you love, it's very, very important you express how you feel. And I forget whose sign. I think it was Taurus, and if those of you in partnership, watch your partner's video so you can get clarity on what's happening in their life. But the thing is that expressing your love, and what I was making a recommendation is to send a text message as soon as this video is over. Send a text message to the person that you care about, the one that you love, the person you're interested in, and just say something wonderful to them that's going to make their day. For those of you who are in love, and maybe you can tell them how you feel about them, that they're beautiful, handsome, sexy, you love it when they blank, or that you're surprising them with a date this week. Surprise your partner with a date this week. Just say, just so you know, Wednesday night when you get home from work, I've got a sitter for the kids. Those of you who need to do that, I'm taking you somewhere out. I'm taking you somewhere special. And that's how you could express your love. Whatever your love language is. Some of you might cook a romantic dinner for your partner. Some of you in early relationship, expressing your love in that new relationship could be also inviting them over for dinner and doing something special for them. I don't know what your love language is. So whatever it is, and if you don't know what your love language is, then that's a good read this week. Okay. All right, the situation involves marriage. So again, those of you who are in a couple, in a commitment, but not necessarily engaged or married, this can mean like a higher level of commitment coming to you. And it could mean in January that there could mean more of a solidifying of the relationship, maybe moving in together, something like that. Okay, a higher level of commitment. Those of you who are married, okay, express your love in that marriage, okay. It involves, your guides are like, your marriage has to be center stage this month. Okay. And committing to your partner. How do you want to commit to your partner? How can you guys commit to each other and not just being, mom and dad, or, being at work all day and coming home and just being on your phones? You got to go back to committing and being what your partner needs. And if you don't know what your partner needs, ask them. Let me read this one first. They said, okay. True love. Wonderful. Wonderful. This is the romance of a lifetime. And the thing is, are you in a relationship that is the romance of a lifetime? Maybe not, right? And you have to constantly put effort. And this is about bringing romance and capturing romance and bringing it in and working hard on your relationship, because it's worth it. It's almost the most important relationship. And it's the most important education we receive on ourselves, is how we love and how we receive love and how we make that person a priority. Okay. You could be teaching your kids too what a love relationship looks like, so be aware of that. Those of you who are single and, dating, you could find yourself, the next relationship could be that true love. And, it could be because your friends help you and then wanting you to make that romantic gesture. For those of you who already have your sights set on someone, making a romantic, asking that person out on a date, asking them, even let's say that person's in a friend circle and you're interested. Maybe you can grab those friends and do something together, and that'll allow you to have that time to communicate with them and to see if there's a mutual attraction there. Okay. Yeah. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So very, very soon will romance come to you when you make that decision. You have to clearly decide what it is you want, which means what kind of partner do you want? What benefit does a partnership bring to you? And again, those of you in a relationship, what kind of relationship do you want? Decide what kind of relationship you want and then put effort towards that. Okay. Let's see what the love pack card messages say. I don't want to see that one first. All right. Obviously, we're not going to get only rainbows and sunshine because we have all the sign of Cancer watching this, right? And, sorry, a whole bunch of birds. We have a lot of birds still here. They got my attention. There's going to be different messages that people need to hear. So whatever resonates with you, resonates with you. That next card that's coming, if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it, wait for the next card to show up, okay? This is the dream come true card, okay? Which means you can create the relationship of your dreams by giving it that effort, by putting in the effort, by expressing your love, by creating an environment for romance and intimacy and communication and discussing feelings. And, even if you're struggling, that's still expressing your love. That's saying, I need help right now. Or if you're struggling with something, like a mental issue right now, and maybe you find yourself depressed, and maybe you need to communicate how you need them to love you right now through this. And that could mean for some of you, and that's creating a relationship that is a dream come true, because you can be open and honest and clear about what your needs are, what you're feeling in the moment, and what you would like. So you can say, like, I really, thrive when we have more intimate times, or we always, do well when we have more dates, especially, spending more time with friends. Whatever, you have to communicate to create a dream come true relationship for yourself, okay? Because that takes effort for every couple, okay? Now, the dream come true for, my singles, remember, you got the very soon it's coming. And, that person could mean it's a dream come true. Maybe they are looking for the same thing as you, and that would be a dream come true because maybe you finally have met someone who wants the same things as you. And that's why that very soon card came out. It's because you have to decide what it is you want and be clear with the universe so that they bring that to you, okay? Some of you could be healing. And again, that's why I brought up that, someone's guide said that somebody struggling, it could be you or it could be your partner, and someone needs healing and someone needs that support, that someone could be heartbroken, could be over a job loss, could be someone they've lost in their life. Maybe they lost a best friend and they're healing and they need that support. You could need that support, and you sometimes need to ask the partner for the support. So, have that open, honest, and clear dialogue. Healing could also mean for my singles who are interested in someone could be healing right now, and they might need their time to heal before they can come together. And just to trust, if you're meant to be with them, give them the opportunity to heal and to come back to you. Okay. If that's what it's meant to be. The last card I'm leaving, and the reason I left it to the last, because it's not going to resonate, of course, with everybody. This is the card of being naive. Okay, this is seeing through rose-colored glasses. So, you know, you could be the person who thinks, okay, I love the art. It says it all. You could be the person here who thinks this person's an angel. They're everything. I love them. Rose-colored glasses, right? But the person is a devil and is communicating with other people. Okay? You could have someone who thinks you're an angel. They see you through rose-colored glasses and you're the devil. Don't do that. Don't play people. I'm not laughing because it's not funny, but just be aware. Some of you in partnership could have a partner who you know, is playing you. Okay, so if that resonates with you, then you need to do some digging, and we'll see when I break down the how do they feel about you reading. We'll see what else comes out. Okay, we'll see if it comes out even a second time. All right, so I'm going to put all the cards back because we're going to work with the same 2 decks. Okay, so I'm going to be laying them out in groups, and I want you to stay attracted with your intuition. Okay, so group number 1, I'm asking how Cancer's love interest feels about them. Please, guides, clear and accurate communication. Thanks. Okay, so we have 3 groupings. Okay, can I please have a piggybacking message from the love pack for grouping number 1? How do they feel about Cancer? How do they feel about Cancer? Really? That easy? Okay. Apparently it was going to be, oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3. Which one are you most attracted to, Cancer? And then let's get to it. All right. Need some coffee. I do feel a throat thing. So again, I think a lot of you need some communication. You definitely need to get some things not off your chest, but I think you need to be asking for what kind of love you need in that relationship. Okay. All right. So for package number 1, I should have just waited to turn the card over. Heart to heart conversations, sharing how you're feeling, asking for what you want, honestly discussing your feelings with one another is the card message. Okay. And this doesn't matter if you're single, coupled up. This is heart to heart conversations and bonding and communicating, you know, your feelings about each other, how you feel about them, letting them know what you think is special about them. Tell them what you think their gifts are. Tell them how you feel, you know, attracted to them. Tell them, you know, what you love about them. And that is having a heart-to-heart conversation. What it also is sharing the things that are not so awesome about that relationship's dynamic and saying, you know what, I really wish we communicated better, or I wish we had more intimacy, whatever it is that you need to discuss with your partner right now. Okay. And the card that came piggybacking off that, yeah. Someone is feeling very self-conscious in the relationship. So this could mean that your partner sees you as being very self-conscious, and maybe, oh, okay, so someone maybe isn't, some couple perhaps isn't having the intimate times that you should be having. And maybe your partner thinks it's because you're feeling very self-conscious about yourself. Maybe it's your partner that's feeling very self-conscious about themselves. They're not feeling like their best self. And you've got to communicate with them that you love them just the same and you'll help them through whatever, but you are still in love with them and you still want to have that. I'm just giving an example, right? But one of the partners is feeling self-conscious and maybe not feeling good enough. Okay. So maybe, you know, for those of you who are single, and maybe you are having heart-to-heart conversations with someone, but that person might not think they're good enough for you. That could be the case, right? Let me know in comments. I'll see if I can help further, okay? For package 2, wonderful message. The card of retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. In a partnership, regardless if you're single as well, this card message is so important to self-care. In a relationship, it's important to disconnect from all responsibilities and focus on the 2 of you. Going away for the weekend is absolutely imperative, maybe even planning a vacation together if you can get away for a week. But even having date nights, asking, you know, if you've got little kids or whatever, asking for your family to come in and ask your friends for help even. Maybe you can take turns with other couples, like we'll watch your kids so you guys can have a Friday night out and we'll watch your kids. And you can work with friends on that, so that you guys can have that retreat time and disconnect and focus on having those heart-to-heart conversations and that time to facilitate love and romance and all that, right? Yeah, the card that came up with that piggybacking and retreat card could mean also for my singles. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump that. It's about really important to disconnect and really heal yourself from anything that you've learned about relationships so far in process, and take that self-care time too for you, maybe even going on a vacation, with friends or even on your own, and really just giving yourself that time to reflect and just recharge. I see some of you need recharging. The card of disillusionment came with that second package. Now, this is somebody, and it could be, the first card pack got the self-cautious card. This is someone, maybe not thinking that they're good enough, and they think they have to be a knight in shining armor, or maybe you're looking for a knight in shining armor. For my single people who are disconnecting and staying single because they haven't found their knight in shining armor, that's a delusionment. Nobody's a knight in shining armor. All of us have flaws. All of us have less than favorable aspects about our personalities, and you can't be superficial, for those of you who needed to hear that. Some of you in a relationship, your partner could be feeling like you're too good for them, or they could be feeling very self-conscious about themselves, because that card already came out in package number 1. Obviously I can't use the same card in both groupings, but I think it has a lot to do with the you needing a retreat to share with your partner how you feel about them, and that they're perfect, whole, and complete just the way that they are. Okay, so don't pretend that there isn't a problem too. For those of you who, in a couple, maybe you guys maybe you're both disillusioned and pretending that, you don't need that time away and we're fine. You're not. You need that time away so you have some FaceTime with your partner and you guys can disconnect from the world, and turning your phones off, and no social media and no distractions, and just having that time and bonding with each other is very, very important to your relationship and very important to your partner. Okay, because this is how they're feeling. Right? And then for group number 3, how the person feels about you is that they feel you're very lovable, that you deserve love, and that you're very lovable, and they're finding love, and they want, to shoot their Cupid's arrow at you. For those of you who are single, there's someone who thinks you're lovable and and is really intrigued by you. Okay. Those of you in partnership already, you deserve love, right? They're saying that you deserve love, and they want to give you love, and you guys need to create the environment so that they can shoot your ass with the love. And maybe your partner has been asking you all along to do things with them, and maybe you're turning them down, and they want to love you. They want to love on you. Come on, Cancer. And this is the card of grace that piggybacked. And this is about, you guys working together, hand in hand, on creating a life together. Isn't that wonderful? Great, great messages. I hope you found them very, very helpful, Cancer. Communicate with me in the many different platforms that you guys have already found a way to do so. Like the video if you found it resonated with you. Leave a comment below and subscribe and help me grow. I'd appreciate it. Bye, guys.